So as part of this program, and with any NMEP program, you need data. And so in working with MCE to set up the commercial energy efficiency market, we have access to a high volume of data that we can then use and do some prospective analytics to assist aggregators in identifying the right customers for their retrofits that you want to install on site or seek out on customer sites. And so where this starts is we analyze every meter that comes in the portfolio, and we analyze them for a variety of characteristics that may lead to outsized returns for various energy efficiency projects. So for example, we will look at the peak demand or the ramp towards the evening, which would identify customers that if you're looking to save during peak times in the summer, we can look for customers with those characteristics. Or if you're interested in heating retrofits or AC retrofits, we can identify load shape characteristics that will then pick out the customers based on how they use energy with the highest propensity to save for your business model. In addition, we can look at business types, et cetera. So you can say, I want to look at warehouses for air conditioning. And then we can narrow the field and say, okay, well, these are some customers you should pay attention to. And what this really looks like is we disaggregate the load using Caltrack modeling, and we can pick out these characteristics. So for example, if we're looking for customers that have a high propensity to save using air conditioning, we can pick out customers that are using a high percentage of their energy on air conditioning systems. And so in this example, we've picked out a customer subset that has about 32% of their usage focused on cooling, whereas the non-selected subset is using about 8%. So there are these capabilities, and the whole purpose of this is to break the idea that the largest customers are the best customers to serve, right? And what we've found across the board, not only in MCE territory, but more broadly as well, is that if you're searching for the right customers, these blue here and selected, they're not necessarily the largest ones that are going to deliver the outsized returns for your investment. So critically, it's rather than just going after the biggest, let's find the ones that are going to save the most, and those may be mutually exclusive. But what does this really mean? So from a previous analysis, here you can see the blue line is the selected group, and the yellow line or orange line is the not selected group. And for this analysis, we're looking at peak period savings. So customers that we're going to save the most or have the highest potential to save during peak hours. And in this left graph, this is the customer average load shape. In this middle graph, you see that this is the savings. This is the resource curve that was generated by projects that were installed at these customer sites. And you can see for these customers in blue, they saved significantly more energy during those peak hours, which is what was being targeted. And this led to 38% more savings in total, and then 2x the savings in peak reduction. But as Joey mentioned earlier, what's so special about this market model is not only that you're getting paid on the delivery of savings, it's that the time value of those savings is so important. And this is a graph from the Value Explorer on the Demand Flexibility portal. This is looking at the life cycle avoided cost for a lighting retrofit. And this is the summer version of that. And as you can see, if you're saving during peak hours, not only can you target the right customers to save in those peak times, those peak hours are on average worth 5x more than the non-peak hours in the summer. So the purpose here with targeting is not only to find the right customers, but to find the customers that are going to deliver you value as you move forward and install projects.